how do you meet like-minded people? First step is you'll become conscious of the type of people you are dealing with right now, all right? And you'll start to think critically. You'll start to think logically. You'll start to question yourself about what am I dealing, why am I being around such people? Why am I having such conversations in the first place? Is it helping me? And then after that, you're going to lose those people. You're going to lose a lot of people in this whole, journey. You're going to lose a lot of people who are not helping you to get where you want to go. You're going to have standards set for the type of conversations you have, the type of topics you want to be discussing about, the type of circle you want to be around. And when you have that, you are going to be alone for a certain period of time. Because at that point of time, you are given the opportunity to figure out your own purpose, your own values, your own beliefs, so that once you have fixed it, once you know that I want to be around these certain type of people, these kind of people, I want to have these kind of conversations, I want to have these standards set with every person I meet. And at that point of time, you realize that not everybody thinks the same, and this point is when you'll find the like-minded individuals. You're going to be alone there, all right? You're going to be alone for a very long time, but you will eventually find the right people. You will lose you'll lose these people who are holding you back in order to meet the right people who will support you support you to achieve the goals, the dreams. So that's how things go. That's how it's going to go for you as well. So if you are losing friends, if you're losing people, if your phone is dry, and literally right now, my phone is like super dry, all right? I don't get texts, I don't get any kind of messages, and I don't get any kind of calls from anyone, and I'm like at super peace, all right? Not complaining, but I've got my standards, and I'm like damn glad that I don't get any more calls, and I get to focus on my work. So yeah, on every conversation that I have, be through physical calls or through texts, it has a purpose. Like every conversation leads to something, leads to starting something or fixing something. So every conversation counts for me, at this point of time. And I know the kind of people I don't want to be hanging around with, all right? So I don't hang around with people who smoke, who drink, especially in my age. If you are somebody who's elderly than me, who's done something, who's achieved it, who's fit, and if you smoke, if you drink, if you have your life in order, I have nothing to say to you, all right? Go ahead. But if you are in my age and somebody who's smaller than me, or even just elderly to me, but with a very small gap, let's say 1 or 2 years of gap, and if you smoke, if you drink, if you are a junkie, if you don't have any purpose, if you don't have any dreams, if you don't have any goals, if you're not working on yourself, if you're not self-developing, I am not going to be around you. And it's like, that's the standard I keep for myself. I mean, the conversations that I have, the circle that I share is small, but I'm glad that I have these, small group of people. But it's best to have 5 killer wolves with you than 100 sheeps. Let's frame it that way. All right? So it's better to have 5 killer wolves with you who are going to push you towards your goals, towards hunting a new target. Setting a new target, hunt it. Set a new, hunt it. It's better to keep those small quantity but high quality people rather than more of quantity but less quality, like of no use. So you need to figure that thing out for yourself as well. All right. And